Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Valentina, and today I wanted to share with you the flip through of the first half of the year in my Hobonichi Cousin avec. It's the whole book dedicated only for first 6 months of the year, so it's it got pretty chunky, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I have my Coffee Monsters Co. tabs here and some Coffee Monsters stickers as well, but unfortunately they are trying to leave me alone because I guess it wasn't designed to be used without any clear cover on top, but I mean, what you gonna do? It's okay. Here I have a little name on the cover and a little pocket with some stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. as well. I love these emoji stickers on transparent washi paper. It's very beautiful and funny, and it doesn't create any bulk, so it's perfect for planners like Hobonichi. Okay. So as you can see, my planner is actually cut. It got to me as it is, and it's actually a B6 size Hobonichi. So yeah, it's smaller than regular Hobonichi Cousin, but I really like the size. And actually I have a second part of the year in A5 in the regular Hobonichi Cousin size, and I'm thinking about cutting it, even though it's not perfect, right? Like you're losing some of the information here and here, and especially on the monthlies. I guess I can find a way to show you. Yeah, you lose like the last row, like at all. For example, like 31st of July is it's not gonna be on this page. So but I mean, it's easier without any quotes on the daily pages, right? And I just love the size, right? Like it's very handy. It's very nice to hold in your hands, and I guess I'm really thinking about cutting the second one as well. So here I inserted a little sticky paper to just hold some of my stickers, which I use quite often. And if I'm on the go, I don't need another like sticky album or something. I can just use my planner, and that's it. I actually have another one on the back somewhere here, yeah, right. But this one is used like not so often as the previous one. I don't refer to these pages at all, so I don't mind them cut like this. Here is my mental health tracker, and I actually feel it only when I feel the urge to, and it's usually on the bad days, as you can see. Sometimes bingo days, when I have all of the beautiful anxiety and angriness and crying and stuff, yeah. But on the good months, I might not use it at all. And as you can see, January wasn't too good for me. It was a rough start, but I don't think I'm gonna continue doing it here. I'm probably gonna continue doing it in my second half of the year, the second book. And monthly pages are the ones that are neglected the most. As you can see, I did memory keeping on December, but that was it. January never happened. I tried some gratitude logging and some decorations, and I didn't like it at all, so I just left it blank. I'm Still considering looking back and filling it out with memories, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I have the courage to do it. So probably it's gonna be blank, but I don't mind it, it's okay. I just have beautiful emojis here for some nice little and beautiful days. So yeah, weekly view is one of my favorite looking back to, but I'm very bad at filling it out during the week, because if I fill it out as I go, it turns out quite messy and unorganized, and I don't like it. For example, I don't know, maybe I can show you. Well, like this one, I know it probably doesn't seem like too messy, but for me it's too much and too, I don't know, like but this one I like, and usually I use it for memory keeping, so just backfill it as I go. And actually I'm like 5 weeks behind and I need to fill them out, yeah, because it's already June and I haven't touched it for a long time, but we'll get back to it. I really want to keep it as a memory keeping place, because it's just a pleasure to flip through it. I love experimenting with different colors, with different sticker sets. Usually use a lot of vanilla, so paper shire stickers, and some want on a million, but very rarely, and of course the CMC. So yeah, I use Washi, and like partly for protection, because these pages were cut using, as I understand, just home knife kit, so they turned out quite messy and quite fragile, and to protect it I try to like make it a little more firm with washi, but the problem is there is a huge bulk. I don't know, I'm not sure if you can see, but like if I press on the page, like this part where all the washis are, it bumps. It's like a speed bump or something. It's very funny, and I don't know what to do with this. I guess it's inevitable, but if you have any ideas how to, I don't know, minimize bulk with washi, please write them down below in the comments, because I really struggle with this. But I actually got used to it. So yeah, some days are just like filled with work, some days are packed with to-dos, and I actually combine my to-dos and my just memory keeping, and like some memories and some nice little emojis and so on. I like, as you can see, I'm pretty consistent with my layout. I don't care about time, like timestamps over here usually. Sometimes if the meeting is exactly on like 12 p.m. I might put it down on 12 p.m. but not so often, like this for example, right? Like but it depends. It just like depends on my mood, I guess. And sometimes I used it for writing down all of my work to-dos and all of my tasks and everything, but I actually have a whole different planner for my work, so I felt like it was just repetitive and I stopped doing it a little later. Yeah, so that's basically it. This is the week when I was very lazy. I just put some stickers and left because I wasn't bothered to properly fill it out. I know it was just a messy week, I guess. Oh, this is my favorite spread. This one, like, you can see how different they are. Like, this one is just random. This one is like with a theme, with like beautiful little pinkish flowers. By the way, these are freebies from Papershire. She does amazing artwork, and I'm gonna be incredibly, like, forever grateful for her artwork and for freebies that she gives to her followers on Facebook group. I will link it down below so you can check it out as well. Yeah, and here I stuck to papers because I skipped a week, you know. I just skipped a week, and it's fine, I guess. It's just my imperfect planner. Here is, I cooked borscht. Well, I won't try to pronounce it correctly in English. It's borscht in my native language. And it turned out very, very nice. But it was like the only memory of that day. I don't remember that day at all, except for the borscht. What can you do? Yeah, and these are Happy Planner stickers. This is one of my favorite sticker book. I can show it. It's right here. This one. Oh my god, this one is my favorite, and I got it from a D-stash. Wasn't really sure about if I'm gonna like it, but it actually works so well for me in my planning and in my writing, because I just love it. Like, goal getter and believe in yourself. It's just perfect for me. It motivates me to, you know, work better and more, I guess. Yeah, so this one, these are from this sticker book. And here I started to backfill and like memory plan this week, and I haven't finished it yet, but I will. I promise. I promise myself I will. These are very, very, very cute little emojis from DCMC, the Coffee Masters Co. And they are from her recent release anniversary sale, and these washi are as well. Just so cute. I couldn't resist. Like, this little guy reading the paper. It's just heaven. I'm not much of a cereal fan myself, because I don't drink pretty much any milk, even almond milk, but I just love how it looks, right? It's just beautiful. Yeah, and I have a lot of work to do. I need to finish it before we start another book, because otherwise I'm never gonna finish it. I know myself. Yeah, this page is empty. I wanted to put my goals into it, but I have my goals actually in my Hobonichi weeks, so I just didn't need that page. I left it blank. Maybe I will need, maybe I will use it for like a picture a month after I finish this book, but I haven't decided yet. And we are moving to the dailies, and this is where like all the change happened. Like, I tried, I guess, a million different layouts and different uses for these pages. I used it primarily as my journaling space, sometimes for to-dos, sometimes for appointments, sometimes for reminders, sometimes for sticky notes, sometimes for wish lists. That's like, the list goes on and on and on. And if you see any inspiration here, I'm gonna be very, very happy. But I just, like, I warn you, they are not the same. Like, pretty much every page is different from the previous one, so be careful. Don't let me distract you with my talking, and be mindful that not all of them are the same. Some of them are similar, but mostly they're very, very different. Yeah, as I said before, the January was pretty rough month for me. My mom didn't feel very well. She got a lot of doctor's appointments, and I'm on the other side of the earth, and I couldn't help her. And it was very, very draining, and I just tried to survive this month. And yeah, I sometimes had nervous breakdowns, and sometimes I had empty pages after nervous breakdowns. And I guess it's fine. I guess this is actually a good way to honor your mental health when you're not pushing yourself to be okay on the next day after you had a meltdown. You can have as many days as you want to reflect and reset and rest. And I just needed this emptiness in my life, just blank space to process everything. Yeah. And sometimes I get very crafty. You will see later I even draw something, and like I'm sorry, but I'm not an artist in drawing kind of way. I'm not a painter, not anything like that. I'm more of a text person myself. But sometimes, I don't know what's it with the Hobonichi, it just encourages you to be creative. Like here, for example, I just found out the best marinade recipe, and I don't know, I didn't write it down. I drew it. I drew ingredients, and I love this little doodle. It's kind of fun. It's very messy and it's very unprofessional, but it made me so happy when I drew it. Like, you can see this little emoji representing my happiness, I guess. And sometimes I get very crafty, and sometimes I have just a blank black words on a page without any stickers, without anything. And that's fine as well. It just represents my state of mind on that day. I guess I was still recovering from the meltdown. Of course, what makes your day better? TCMC Happy Mail. I'm happy like a child every time I get a TCMC package or paper shy package or package from a D-Stash or something like that. I just run to the mailbox. I stalk my mail person so badly. I guess they're afraid of me for now. But yeah, I just love it. I love the feeling that you are waiting of your package like a present or something like that. And yeah, I was encouraged to draw like by my previous doodle, and I just went for it. I just tried, and I love it. I really like it. As you can see, I experimented with different washi tapes. These on the back are actually, and this one as well, from Notebook Therapy. I guess it's Light Academia set. I love it. It's one of the best washi sets I've ever had. The only problem is they run out so quickly because I love it and I use it all the time. Like, this one is from there as well. And I really love how arranged they are on the page here. And I tried like to repeat it a couple of times later in the book. And I loved it, but I just saw how quick I'm running out of it, and I just stopped, I guess, using it so often. Yeah, more happy mail. Yeah, here again, I just love it, and like all this little books, and oh my god, this cafe themed washi tape is just perfection. Yeah, usually when I used it as my to-do list, I used this this section here for to-dos and like work to-dos, home to-dos, other to-dos, and the right side of the page I used as my journaling space, usually with my just little thoughts, notes, maybe feelings written down. and it worked pretty well for me. Here I'm traveling, like I was going to my hometown to visit my mom, and I flew across all the planet to meet her, and I stayed for 2 weeks, and it really helped me with my anxiety, of course, because it's easier to face problems when you can actually do something about them. Oh, I tried to just doodle some donuts without any clue why. Just drew it. Just drew it. My God, I think this is my motto as an artist. Just drew it. Sorry, I think I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but you got my point. Yeah, and here I tried to draw some coffee beans and like coffee cup and sushi. Oh my God. I mean, I'm living in United States, and sushi here are not the sushi I'm used to. Sushi in the United States are simple, I guess, at least those that I tried. But in my hometown in St. Petersburg, the place called Important Fish, it's literally called Important Fish. They make the best ever sushi in the world with so many different flavors, like burnt salmon or mango shrimp, or I don't know, like crab, like snow crab and cheese, like cheese melt or something like that. And it's insanely tasty. I don't know, when I like all the time, when I go back to my hometown, I just order a huge amount of sushi and just eat them. And they deserved to be drawn here on my journaling pages. And we had some memories with my friends, which I drew as well. I got strawberry in chocolate for my mom. And closer to the end of my trip, I had to get back to work. I work remote, so it wasn't actually a problem. The only problem was I was so jet lagged because literally time difference was like 8 hours, and it was pretty rough a couple of days, and I was very, very tired. And the problem was when I got back, I suffered from the worst jet lag ever in my life. I couldn't get back to my normal routine, I guess, for 2 weeks. And for me, it's insane. I'm in my early 20s, and usually I'm pretty adaptive to any change in my life. At least it was like this. Maybe my body is changing, and maybe it's not gonna be like this anymore. But I wasn't expecting 2 weeks just blank struggling and waking up at 3 a.m. and wanting to eat all the time. And the only thing that kept me sane was that I got my Happy Mail order, and oh my God, I'm so in love with Helen's from Coffee Monsters Co. Washi. It's literally the only washi in the world where I like all of the designs, like all of them. They are insanely beautiful, and I'm warning you, when you get your first roll or piece of washi, it's never like you're never going back. Never. You will have to have them all. I'm telling you, it's addicting. It's addictive. And yeah, it's very dangerous. So think twice. I'm kidding. Don't think. Buy it. Here was 14th of February, and we had a very nice Valentine's Day with my husband, and he brought me huge chocolate box, and I guess I was eating it for a month maybe, because I'm not well, I am a sweet tooth, and I love all the sweets, but I rarely eat like chocolate candies and something like that. Usually eat like cranberries or something like maybe ice cream, but not chocolate. And yeah, I just continued and struggled to get my life together, but it was very nice to be home, I guess, because I'm pretty sure my home is here in States now, and I love New York City, and we visited and we tried Peking duck. Like, I tried Peking duck for the first time in my life. It was so good. It was very, very, very tasty, and we found an amazing place closer to downtown, I guess. It was very authentic, and it was very, very beautiful, and the staff was so supportive and so nice. Like, it was very, very cute, and I loved it. Here you can see as I fall away from my to-dos, I don't know, it's just it was repetitive, and I wasn't actually using any to-dos, and it became a chore to write it all down and then cross like everything that I finished. So yeah, and here I actually start writing down recipes. I saw this idea at Helen's from Coffee Monsters Co. Videos, in Helen's videos, and she does the same thing. She draws a little like recipe card and just writes down ingredients and instructions, and I loved it. Like, this page, this recipe is the one I refer to the most. It's like, it's my go-to kefir crepes recipe. If you haven't ever tried crepes or like homemade crepes, kefir crepes, I strongly recommend you to screenshot this recipe and just try it. Just try it. Believe me, you will love it. We actually went and we were eating these crepes for a week straight. Like, I'm not kidding. Every day for 7 days I was cooking them in the morning, and I don't know, by the 12 p.m. they were gone, and I cooked another batch, and it lasted the whole week, and we didn't get tired of it even after 7 days of eating only crepes. We loved it so much. So I'm sorry about my handwriting, but I hope you can figure it out. If not, just shoot me a comment, and I guess I will I will just type it for you like in the comments below. So yeah, please try it. I strongly recommend you this. And I guess you can substitute some of the ingredients. For example, like use a plant-based milk or something instead of eggs. I'm not quite sure how you can substitute eggs, unfortunately, but yeah, this is a very, very good recipe. And this washi tape has my heart, because I'm a writer, and for me it's not about, it's actually like a fountain pen washi, but for me it's washi about a writer, about an author. And I'm not a fountain pen user in any way. I'm actually I've been struggling my whole life whenever I tried fountain pens, but it doesn't matter, because this little guy with a little green notebook, it's me. I have this little green notebook. This is the first notebook where I wrote my first novel, like when I was growing up. I guess I was 11 years old or 10 years old even, and it was a huge deal for me. I even drew a map of the fantasy land which I was describing, and it was absolutely amazing. And this washi means the world for me, and you can see I use it quite often, especially I can show you here. No. Here, when I celebrated 10 years of being an author, I must have used this, and I used it because it means the world to me, being an author and being a writer. And yeah, this washi just celebrates it and makes me very, very proud. Maybe I can show you this little green book. Maybe I have it with me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Here it is. You can see it. It actually like crumbles apart, but this is the book of my first novel, and it's it's very childish, of course. It's very funny, and I drew some people here. I guess it's a bird, but I'm not gonna humiliate myself. I'm gonna show you the thing I'm proud of the most. This is the map I was talking about. It is actually drawn on the I don't know, how is it called? It is like the cover of a tree, like literally like a birch tree. I took the old birch tree bark and peeled off the top layer of I'm not sure how this word. Wait a second, I'm gonna Google it because I don't know the word. Just a second. Bark. Tree bark. Well, I guess it's bark, but I thought it's gonna be another word. But okay, so this is the bark. This is the tree bark, birch tree bark, and it's like I wanted it to be like the old maps, the real old maps. So I actually drew it. Can you see? I drew it all with this fountain pen I used back then, and I drew the cities, I drew the waters, the mountains, the forests, and it's still one of the most beloved memories from my childhood, I guess. When I was sitting there by the fire and drawing this map, and I guess this is the first time I showed it to the world. I guess only my best friends know this part about me, but now you know too. So yeah, I wanted to show you this little green book, and I hope to preserve it with me forever because it means the world to me. And even though I've never like continued this novel or did something with it, I just love it being here with me. And actually, I took this book with me from my latest trip to my hometown, and I'm so happy it's now with me in my new home. Yeah. So sorry, it was a very long story about a little emoji with a green book. You can see why I'm so obsessed with this washi. Life hack for you guys. When you have a very bad day and you feel very angry and mad and sad and everything, you can just put a lot of stickers. And that's it. I actually didn't journal at all. I just splashed the whole bunch of stickers here, even with a little annoyed piggy here, and that's it. And I know that this was a very bad day just from seeing all of the stickers. And it's actually it helped me overcome my stress and anxiety and my thoughts and my feelings, just to put it out there, just to feel seen, to feel acknowledged, and to know that it will stay right here so it can leave my system, because it will stay on this page and I can visit it if I want to, but I can process it and move on with my feelings. So that's a very, very, like, I don't know, like self-help tip. More drawings, some cake and donut. I love drawing donuts. It's so easy. And I guess I tried to copy this washi. This washi is so beautiful as well. It's so hard to find it, but it's so beautiful. And yeah, here's the end of February and my cover page for March. I don't actually remember. Did I go outside in March? I think I did. I hope I did. Yeah, in March starts very beautiful, I guess, with some reading and of course celebrating my anniversary as a writer, and then celebrating Helen's anniversary of the Coffee Monsters Co. shop, 7 years. I got a huge order because I thought, like, I deserve, like, for my anniversary, for like my jubilee, right? I deserve a lot of treats, so I ordered a lot of treats. This is how it works. Oh my god, and here's when I got my Happy Mail, my subscription from Coffee Monsters Co. as well, and it came in the in the cutest little envelope, and it had this cute, like, when you open it, it had like a very cute scene with two emojis, and like Moti and Matet. They were trying to hold each other, and I decided to preserve it in my Hobonichi Cousin, and I just like glued it that way to be able to put it like this. And here I saved the stamp from Canada, because Helen's shop is Canadian shop, and I just love the stamp and these little guys. Just nothing much. Some paper shy stickers, some happy planner stickers, some sticky notes. I love sticky notes. Oh my god. My Stellology notebook, which I use for writing my novels, right now is covered with sticky notes. And yeah, I'm not sure actually, did I already post this video about my writing notebook, or if I haven't, I will. I promise. I have it filmed, but I'm not sure if this video goes earlier than that one. But yeah, I will talk about it more in that video. But for now, yeah, I love sticky notes with a lot of... here's another one. I guess I just love to stick things. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Here's another drawing, just trying to draw some things. Here's actually like a Washi paper stickers from very long time ago, like from when I was, I don't know, 16 maybe. I ordered it on AliExpress, and it was quite fun using them, like fresh start for them, but I didn't continue doing it because I like my emojis more. Here's just an empty day, and it's fine. Some happy mail. What do we have here? I guess another happy mail. A lot of some little to-dos. Oh, here I did washi dashboard and had a lot of leftover like half-cut emojis and washis. Actually, I did this one, and I loved how it turned out, but I had a lot of leftovers, so I just decided, why throw it away when I can put it here, just in my cousin. Oh, and here this washi was released on Helen's anniversary. It's like 1-inch washi, and it's so good, so beautiful. I like, the only thing I regret, I didn't order more while I could, but I only have 2 rolls of it, but yeah, I will try to stretch it out as far as I can. Here I actually decided to record all of my notebooks that I use, all of my like planners and like my planner lineup, and what do I use it, each one of it for. And actually it changed, so I probably need to reassess and do this one again. Yeah, so you can see it's fairly like quiet here. And oh yeah, sometimes I print pictures, and here is like one of my favorite pictures of myself. It's actually me with a space shuttle. I was very proud of myself on that day. I'm not sure why. I guess about work or something like that. But yeah, it's a very nice picture and I love it so much. I actually have it on the wall, printed on the wall as well. It's very beautiful. Yeah, some watching movies with my husband. Another recipe card for mashed potatoes. Oh, and I guess here starts the phase when I didn't really use my Hobonichi Cousin. I don't know why. It just fell off the wagon for some reason, and I just like, you know, filled it with random work words. And here we transfer to April, and yeah,